Parodies Podcast, WATP.
Stuttering John has left the Dabbleverse.
Yet again.
Yet again. And it really comes down to he got the strike on his channel. He got the 1 week suspension because Patrick Melton gave out the link. John shared it with him. He gave it out. Someone came on, played some scat porn, the N-word a bunch of times. YouTube didn't like that. John got a strike and he got a week suspension. Well, then he was trying to get over on me and Shuley and anyone clipping his show by playing his copyrighted music. And he thought he was going to strike us if we played clips. So then he got a taste of his own medicine when he was sniping Uncle Rico, Shuley's show, and they were playing copyrighted music. And then they told John, hey, by the way, that's copyrighted. We have the rights. You don't. We can strike you. And John was just like, oh, that's not fair. Even though it's specifically what he was trying to do to Shuley and Shuley's network. Also, point out a little bit of hypocrisy on this. John was celebrating when they got strikes in the past.
But that was a long time ago.
Oh, but they got strikes for the wrong reason. I got strikes for the right reason. You know, he's such a fucking idiot. He thinks that everything he does is fine, even though
this is happening to me.
Right. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So now John goes on Joey C's show, and I believe this is John's last appearance on the internet since he's gone away.
Thank you for coming on, John.
No problem, Joey. You are my friend.
Hey, everybody said that you're not my friend. They all try to put bad things in my head. They say, John, he'll charge you. And I told him, I don't ask John. Friends don't do that. If John wants to come on, he could just say, Joey, why come you never ask me? And then I'll say, okay, John, come on. I just don't bother people.
No, I wouldn't charge you, Joey. Everyone's saying, oh, I should pay you this, I should pay you that. Well, am I asking you to pay me? No.
No, you did not, John.
How are you, John? Friend. You see, you're my friend. Kevin Brennan is not my friend. Kevin Brennan's a piece of shit.
All right. So this is what it comes down to again with John is he's pretending that he has friends in this world. There's no friends in the Dabbleverse. All right. I can guarantee you that John's going to turn on Joey C and vice versa. We're going to see all this. It's only been a couple of months since John's been back and he was already best friends with Kevin Brennan. And then Kevin paid him $100 instead of $175. And now he hates Kevin Brennan. Like, it's so ridiculous. All of this. He's like, well,
I'm on the other side of this bridge. I might as well burn it.
It's so insane.
Can I just bring one thing up that was really delightful on the ride over here? I was watching Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
And I think it's Bologna Factory that is doing the Carl John.
I got a bunch of those. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I won't spoil it.
Don't spoil it because those are cracking me up because he's realized that Joey C sounds like Master Shake.
That's it. Yeah.
So these conversations between Joey C and Stuttering John. Do you remember Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Lucy?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, it's so
Joey
fucking
C
funny.
Sounds just like Master Shake. It's so great.
But it even better is Carl, as you know, Stuttering John is Carl. And just the pacing that he puts on these videos, we're going to play a bunch of examples. I saved the best for last time.
Oh, good. Sorry.
No, it's so fucking funny.
Coming up.
Okay, so basically, John is mad at Shuley because Shuley got over on him. And what I want to explain to John is you live by the snipe, you die by the snipe. You're letting Shuley dictate your content when you're streaming him live, his show, live on your show. You've lost control of that, sir. That is on you.
So I'm warning you. These assholes are such losers that they just I'm just going to fucking try and fucking insert. And you saw, Joey, I had the volume very low and I fucking, and I cut it immediately.
Oh, that was the other thing too. Because I saw the episode, John's taking it down now. But when he did play that copyrighted music, I think the band's called 7 Seconds. And John goes, well, you have to play 20 seconds of it in order for you to get copyright strike. He just made that up out of nowhere. We didn't play 20 seconds. Just fucking made up a rule. Okay.
And I pointed that out. I believe I still told him that you didn't.
And the volume was low. Right. Just had to do with anything, idiots.
You weren't doing that. And I
but it doesn't look. Joey, here's the thing, and I mean this. This is the honest truth. I went away for 8 months.
Right.
I don't need this money.
All right. Remember, he prefaced that with, this is the honest truth, said the liar. I don't need this money. Okay, sure.
Right.
I don't need the podcasting cash, but I will tell you this. I will go away. and I will, and I'll go. This time I might go away for a year.
Wow.
Who knows?
Wow.
So I'll watch the shit where his Patreons go down, and I'll laugh
Right.
because I'll go, "What an idiot! You struck me,
Right.
and now I'm gone."
Right.
So now what are you gonna do?
Which would be crazy for anybody to do that because, like you said, and you've told me, and we've talked about on your show, is you are the guy that everybody talks about. Everybody makes a show about you.
Yeah.
So they would be cutting themselves off at their own knees.
And then Lady K's not gonna have any fucking content to
We'll figure out something.
Yeah,
play
Lady K already proved that he can
and
figure it
goof
out.
on.
Yeah.
And guess what, Joe? I might even be off of Twitter. Everything.
Wow.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. Jesus Christ. I might even get off of Twitter, he says. Gives a shit.
Because this is something I talk to my kids about anyway.
Oh.
Right. Which,
Because they're just like, Dad, why do you want to even bother with this fucking, this horse shit? It's fucking a bunch of fucking losers.
we're waiting on our buddy. He wasn't out. He was out. He's got. He's my partner here, so he could come in on his own with the key, but I had to send him a link. Dave.
Joey C. We've talked before. I've given you some advice on how to do a show. John just had a statement there that is groundbreaking. We've never heard this before. I talked to my kids about it. They think I should get off the internet. Stop everything right there. Let's delve into that.
Fuck your partner in the key. Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Joey C. Get everyone else off the screen. Just put John on there and go, can you explain what happened with your kids? What did you tell them? What did they tell you?
Can you bring them on?
Yeah. Like, this is finally something interesting that John has said that isn't bullshit. I believe this to be true. I don't think he'd be making this part up. And Joey C's just like, yeah, okay, John. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to get this guy on the show right now. There's enough guys on the show.
Yeah, I know.
David, and I'm waiting on him. I told him to come and say he's running a few minutes late here.
But you heard it first here, Joey.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
So I can repeat this, right?
Yes,
So
you can repeat it. I am saying it on the Joey Catalano show. Is that what this is called?
Catalano TV,
Big fan.
Joey C show.
Catalano TV, Joey C show.
All right,
When they strike me, which they, according to the fucking Trailer Trash Joe, he said, "Fuck you, asshole. Now we're striking you. We have time." Okay, fine. Then I'll be gone.
Well, they didn't strike him, but he still has taken his ball and gone home, it seems. We'll see. We'll see what happens. He's taken all the content down. He's taken everything off of his Patreon. He put a note up there saying he won't be back. He's not charging anyone again. He's going through that whole thing again.
Back in 8 months.
At the side.
Yeah.
I hate when they say back in 8 months. You're like, yeah, but when did it start?
Yes, exactly. How do I know?
I'm surprised you didn't wait until November to get that.
Yeah, I know. Just to make it the
payments
exact,
in, and then
Yeah, just like last year. Just like last year, Johnny.
Joey, not only are you not going to see me podcasting, you're not going to see me on any show, and you're not going to probably see me even tweeting.
Right, which they're just.
So,
I don't understand why
fine.
anybody would do that to you.
Fine. Now you
You
think
guys
this
heard it? He stopped playing, guys. He's
Joey,
very
this
serious.
is not reverse psychology.
Because I don't
This
know what
is
that
not.
is.
I'm not doing child psychology here.
He's not doing child psychology. He started with reverse psychology, changed it into child psychology.
I am
I know
telling
that.
you
I
right
know you're
now.
serious.
I've already had this discussion with my son, and he said, "Dad," he goes, "it's better for your mental health to just stop doing this shit because these people are fucking assholes."
Wow. So how does this come up? Is his son watching his shows, watching the Dabbleverse, going on Reddit, or did they finally talk on John's birthday or a couple days after because his son wasn't available? Did they finally talk and John's just ranting and raving and talking about Lady K and the dues payer, the shit wearer? And the son's finally just like, Dad, you got to get out of this world. What are you doing?
Yeah, I
This is
picture
really bad for you.
I picture a slightly different scenario where he's showing him a clip that he's proud of.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, this
And
is
he's
why
like,
I showed
"Shit,
the
check out your old man." And they're like,
Yeah.
He's like, "Dad, they're ripping on you.
Yeah.
Don't you see that?"
You can call Bob Levy Barbara all you want. He's laughing his ass off at you, dummy. What are you doing? That's what I want to know. This is where the interview would have gone.
Right.
If I was wearing my Joey C mask, which hopefully I'll get one in the mail soon. We have a P.O. box. It's available on our website, whoarethese.com. Because that's what I want to ask John is how did this go down? Are they paying attention to what's going on? Because John's been bringing up his kids a lot lately because he's trying to bait people into talking about his kids, which he got Patrick Melton to go off on his kids recently. And whose fault is that? Stuttering John Melendez.
Yeah.
That's whose fault it is. He put up the tweet Anthony Cumia put up. He put it on Vice. He put it on national TV just to prove a point. Like, no, you're doing what you said was the most horrible thing anyone could ever do, posting shit about your trans kid. And you're the one who gave it to this TV network to put up on their show, John. And I don't know if your kid's going, thanks, Dad. I doubt it. Doesn't sound like it. I don't know what son he's talking about, but it doesn't sound like they're thrilled about his behavior on here.
Yeah.
And you know what,
about
Joe?
that. Yeah.
I'll be gone. I don't need this fuck. I don't need it. But I'll tell you, I'll get the last laugh. They think they're getting me. No, they're fucking themselves.
Right.
Because all my shit is private.
Hold on a second. He's going to get the last laugh. Where? Where is he laughing? Will I be able to hear it from my house in Florida? Where
From
am I gonna...
a beach in Jamaica.
How are we going to know if he's laughing or not?
Right. Yeah,
And you're not going to have any clips. I'll be
see a lot of
done.
people get mad about you taking down, and I go, I'm glad he did that, you know.
Do you think Hitler was in the bunker? And he's just like, all right, well, this is the end of this, but I sure got over on a lot of people, didn't I?
This will be my last show.
Yeah.
It'll probably, because they are going to strike me. They already said they will.
Okay, we're gonna see. I hope they don't, because that'd be the fucking sorriest thing anybody can do. I want to just introduce you to a couple guys here, John, real quick, so they can know. This is Kai and Lou. They're part of the Catalano TV.
He doesn't
They
care.
have a morning show.
Nice to
Kai's
meet you.
got a morning show. Lou's
doesn't care.
He's going to be bringing another show on. And this is like my son, Mr. Big Shot. He's the guy, the kid that everybody picks on. Show yourself up.
Great pleasure to be on with you, John.
Thanks, and hi, guys. But no, I'm just like I'm amazed of the stupidity, aren't you guys? So they're gonna take me down, but they're gonna fuck themselves.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of anybody hurting anybody's living or doing it.
But here's the thing, Joey. When I left, and I was talking to Vinny Paulino about this, and he said, John, if you would have left for 2 more months, if you stayed away for 2 more months, you would be fucking, they'd be done.
All right, we got to talk to Vinny Paulino. Did he really say this to John? Who's they, first off? I assume he's talking about Shuli, the Shuli Network. So what Shuli did when John went away is he started a morning show called the BS Show. And what they did was grow and grow and grow. And John was looking at his Patreon, and a lot of people like to do that. And they go, well, his Patreon numbers went down. Yeah, but his YouTube memberships went way up. They started focusing on YouTube, and they were on Monday through Friday with a huge audience of people watching them. And I don't know if John doesn't realize that, if he's playing dumb or if he is dumb. Could be a little of both. It's very possible.
Right.
And keep in mind,
I love that Vinny Paulino told him 2 more months. That's all it would have taken. If you would have come back in August, Shuli would have been destitute.
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing this anyway, because like March is a long ways away.
It's a long ways away. You want a
only thing on your
promotion.
calendar,
Right.
People are just gonna forget about you.
Yes,
Not
correct.
gonna give a shit about March.
Correct.
when I went away, the shitways numbers went from Patreon 1,000 to like 500.
Right.
So
Now-
he's only gonna fuck himself.
Yeah, he wasn't running his organization on $1,000 a month through Patreon. He's got like 5 or 6 people on the payroll over there, so it's pretty obvious that's not his main source of income.
Would that affect your thing that you got going on in Rochester? If you left, would you
No, it'll be better.
kill
Vinny,
everything?
Yeah, I talked to Vinny the other day. He goes, John, I would prefer you go away.
Vinny's a lot of things, but a marketer he is not.
Yeah.
Vinny's like, no, it'd be way better if you're out of sight, out of mind, and everyone forgets about
People
it.
should forget about the product entirely.
Yeah, that'll be fucking amazing.
Don't promote it for the next 5 months
No.
and build up like enthusiasm and like expectations for it. Just go away and let everybody forget about it.
Just go away. The other shows will focus on other people. People will get invested in that thing. They'll be way more interested. Maybe Chad Zumock will sell out his one-man show. Yeah, just go away. John, this is going to work out perfect for you. Vinny, if you really said this, I thought you were friends with John. You're being very rude to the man.
Before the show. So,
Smart move, I think.
yeah. So,
Joey Stevenson, it's a smart move. That's how you know.
all right. All right, fucking producer Joe. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because I'll be gone. And don't
What
worry.
you're thinking.
Don't worry. I got money. I can stay away. I got a pension that I collect every fucking month. I don't need to do this.
He's 58 years old. He's living off a pension.
I was really worried that he wasn't going to have any money.
Yeah, I know. We're all concerned about his income, obviously. That's not what you should be doing at the age of 58, living off your pension. In fact, they dock your pension when you take it out that early. It's not a good thing.
Right.
Recommended.
You're not retirement age yet.
I
John.
wouldn't brag about it if that was the case.
No, it's not a good thing to brag about. He's just like, oh, I got a fallback thing. You got an apartment in LA, you got a house in Florida, and you have zero income. You might want to figure something
I got
out.
a nest egg I'm wasting away
You're right.
rapidly.
Yes. Yeah.
So go ahead.
Heard it.
Go ahead.
And I just want everybody to know that I've never trolled John. I've always been friend him. He gets mad at me. He'll call me up and scold me and tell me, I wish you wouldn't
I
do
just
certain
scolded
things.
you about 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes.
Joey C's trying to be like, listen, man, I get it. We're friends.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm just telling you, you suck.
Yeah, I got your back.
Jesus Christ.
Tough guy.
So funny.
We got tough guy John today.
All right. So Clay Dabbler is a guy, I believe he's in our chat today. I think I saw him. He makes
What
some
up?
really cool clay figures of people in the Dabbleverse.
And that's how I've learned to shut
Hold
down.
on. I'm sorry. Clay Dabbler, Trick Tail in 1983. Just know that when they strike me, you should all be fucking. You should be angry as fuck
Yeah, Clay Dabbler ain't going for it. He said he's very upset if
because
they do
they
that.
took the goat away.
Right, I agree.
So go ahead. You might think it's so funny.
I'm just.
Oh,
texting
you
Dave.
got me.
I know where he's at.
You got me. But
I
guess
said,
what?
send me
I
a link.
win. I win.
John's literally running away. The thing, I was on with him for 2 hours, and I go, okay, guys, I got to go on MLC. And John goes, run away, run away. John's literally running away, and while he's running down the street, he's like, I won.
Yeah.
No, you lost. You're a loser, John. How do you not know that? Are you that delusional? Are you that retarded? Also, he's trying to pull that whole Star Wars thing, Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he's like, listen, Vader, if you strike me down, I only become more powerful. He didn't. He became like a ghost. He was way more powerful when he had a lightsaber and could train people in the Force. After that, he kind of just like gave directions. Go to Dagobah, I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing.
You're only going to make me more powerful. No, you just go away.
Yeah, I hope he goes away, and then somebody could just make like a visual effect of like a stink line green entity behind you of John.
Now, let's remember why everyone's fucking with John.
Right now. So they're going to strike me and I go away. So this, I'm telling you, because they hate me so much because of all the success I've had.
So the reason why the Dabbleverse exists is everyone's so jealous of all of this success. No one goes after Artie Lang or Billy West or Howard Stern or even Mitch Fatel for that matter. But we all want to go to Stuttering John because we're so jealous. Damn it, his career's so great.
How does he not get this? That he was in complete obscurity until a show that started highlighting shows that were terrible in complete obscurity came along and said, oh, look how pathetic this is.
Yeah.
Remember, look how far this guy's fallen.
I know.
And then he had a resurgence of his career.
Correct.
He still doesn't get that.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if he's this dumb or just deflecting. And maybe it's a cope. Maybe he's got to tell himself this just to deal with life.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, very possible.
The only other option is to admit how bad your life got.
Yeah.
He can't do
How
that.
much you fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is Eric Cartman
Yes. In a lot of
for
ways.
many, many reasons, but the ones that come to mind is this is all his creation. Eric will react and everything will fall apart. And if he had just kept his mouth shut, everything would be fine.
Right. He has the wrong instincts all the time and never learns.
Yeah, right.
That's the great thing. We're in season 26.
But also,
John Cartman still has to
John
figure
is
it out.
seemingly independent, but still dependent on his mom. just like Eric Cartman.
Yeah, no, that's a good point too. He's like, why do I live in a hot dog?
Sounds pretty cool.
All right, guys, I want to leave you all with one last gagia.
Don't sing the sweet. Don't sing the sweet goodbye yet. Don't sing it yet. We're not
don't
singing
sing it
that
yet,
song
buddy.
Thanks for the memories.
Thanks, John.
Don't do it.
Thank you, buddy. All right, we'll talk to you, man. Stuttering John, everybody.
Hey, Dave.
John.
Hey, Dave. This will
Johnny
be
boy.
my last time. Yeah.
Oh, that was so
All right, John. Thanks, buddy.
Wow.
All right, everybody.
All right, so
Oh my God.
John leaves this chaos and goes, okay, I'm out of here. You see DG's there, Jake Hudson, all the characters are here. And
Half
guess
of
who's
Jake
been
Hudson.
waiting in the green room this entire time?
Now let's bring in the other half. Let's bring in the other equation to this great industry. Mr. Schuliega, welcome to the
Whoa,
Catalog
calm
on
down,
TV.
Jake. Calm down, Jake.
Jake Hudson goes, fuck you. So they kick him off right away. But so this is kind of fun because you can't have Shuli and John on the same screen, not because Shuli's upset about that, it's because John is. John is a pussy. I think Shuli's going to bring this up in a second, but I just want to point it out that John is literally running away from all of the people who are his detractors, and he's pretending he's winning. No one sees it that way. Not a single person sees it that way.
This is about peace.
Jake, calm down, please, Jake. No, please don't disrespect any guests. Sorry we had to
Welcome,
keep you
Shuli.
in the waiting room, Shuli, but John was adamant about not bringing you on with him. So
No,
we let
I
him finish.
understand, Joey. He's a pussy. I get it. And listen, let me tell you another thing about this pussy. And you, Dave, how dare you say we got to get to a no-strike place? You know how many fucking strikes this guy tried to hit our channel with throughout the
No,
years?
I don't.
How many?
I
Yeah,
don't.
well, let me tell you. He could have
Okay, tell me.
If he was smart and he knew what he was doing, he could have canceled the whole fucking channel a long time ago. We were sitting on 2 strikes just like him. Did we cry? Did we go running off and threaten to leave? No. He's a
No.
pussy. He got outsmarted because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and he got mad. Sorry. That's what it is. He's a baby. He's going to take his ball.
Jake Hudson gets back on. Sorry.
He's going to go home. But guess what? He ain't going anywhere. He ain't got nothing else. He'll be here. He ain't going
can we-
nowhere.
So
I'll be in Jamaica again.
Yeah, so Shuli's prediction is that John will be back sooner than later. We'll see. I think he'll be back in the next month or so. I could be wrong. I predict he was going to be back a lot sooner.
I brought my ball back, and my mom said I could sleep over.
So before he was able to leave because he was a substitute teacher, now he doesn't have that gig anymore. So he's got to figure out something, I would imagine.
It's not just a money thing, though. It's an attention thing. He needs attention from.
He's going to super chat from a street corner.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. So this is the thing we were talking about earlier. The Baloney Factory on YouTube has figured out, and he put out a whole video, I don't know if you saw this, where he shows the behind the scenes how he makes these videos.
Oh, nice.
It's tedious. Like he goes in and he has to square it all up and look for when they're saying the words and get the mouths moving correctly and everything. I was like, all right, that's pretty impressive what he's doing. So this is Joey C as he's talking about Clay Dabbler statues
Yeah.
to John, and of course Joey C is Master Shake in this.
All right.
Did you see the clay? Did you see the clay statues he's made of me and you?
No.
Oh my! He even made them become alive, and they're singing. We're me, you, and Bob Levy. He made a Bob Levy clay doll. He made you, me, Cardiff, a couple other people, High Pitch Eric. We're all singing this song. He made us all come alive. Clay guys coming alive.
I don't want to be part of anything with Bob Levy.
Just the timing of it is so fucking perfect. It's so funny.
The only thing more tedious than the timing of that is the timing of Cardiff trying to write a song around John's Lady K Beatles singing.
Oh, right, yeah, when you had to slow it way down to get it to fit into the
It's so
the music.
How the fuck did he even do that?
Someone rewrote the lyrics to that and made it funnier on Dabbler's Anonymous.
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
forget which subreddit it was. I saw it somewhere, and I was like, okay, that would have been funnier because he rewrote the lyrics, just call me gay. It's like, well, if that's what you're trying to do, just do it. You know, make it funny if you're gonna do that. So.
Joey C just needs to be Master Shake on his Cardiff.
Yeah.
That's all he should
If
be
you get
doing.
a Master Shake
Agreed.
filter, oh my God. That'd be so amazing.
That would be like Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, that was
Everybody would
one of
love
the best
it.
shows
Yeah.
ever, for sure.
He's going to pay me very handsomely to do this. He knows.
Oh yeah, how much?
We haven't negotiated yet, but I'm not going to be cheap. He knows that. And I will show you in writing what it is. Okay?
No.
I'm not.
I'd rather see the Venmo because he ain't gonna pay you shit.
Okay, he will pay me.
He
But I'll
don't
show
pay
you.
any.
John, he'll pay me. Trust me. I already threw a figure at him, and
What
I
figure?
went too high. I went too high. I did go high, but I guarantee you he pays me well.
What figure?
How high did you go?
3,000.
And how much did he say he'd give you?
He didn't get back with an answer yet.
We just need DG to be in there as Meatwad.
Oh my gosh, that's a good. See, the problem is that DG is devoid of personality.
Yeah.
And Meatwad has so much personality. I don't know who DG would be. Maybe Frylock, but Frylock has too much wisdom. I don't know. All right, so this is where John explains that he's the smart one.
I'm going to ask you something, and you could ask Dave this. Who do you think is the smart one out of all these people? Who do you think has a college degree? Who do you think?
I know you got a. I know you got a college. I know you do.
Who do you think is the success out of all these fucking people?
Long-term success, I think, is you.
Yes.
Current success. Just the timing of it is fantastic.
Pregnant pause.
It's so funny.
Who are these podcasts? WA